Okay, it's time to shut this shit down once and for all. Hey, Michael Gimson, I hope you're listening to this, man, because as you can see, they have now become their own worst enemy. Everything they claim MGTOWs are doing, guess what they're doing? Everything they accuse MGTOWs of, guess what they're doing? And at this point, they've already lost the war. And they are hitting them copium tanks hard because of the fact that they lost the war and they're doing anything and everything they can to try to get it back up and going, which is an obvious failure. But yeah, let me talk to you for a minute. Michael Gibson, because at this point, Jeff already lost. Jeff and the rest of his retarded fuck ass special ed class has lost this fight. Right now, they're salty. They're in their feelings. Their periods are gushing out. And at this point, they co-bonding because they cannot win an argument. Now I'm seeing this shit. And what makes it even more of a trip? What makes it even more of a trip is that you are not even a MGTOW. You just support the philosophy. But look how hard they going in the paint. I mean, that's like a WWE superstar who can't win a single match, turns around and takes their anger and their hurt feelings out on the crowd, the fans. And at this point, neither Jeff nor his retarded fuck ass special ed class can no longer combat MGTOW anymore. The cat's already out the bag. Everything they claim MGTOWs is doing, they're also doing themselves. These MGTOWs go around harassing people and all this type of stuff. But look at what they doing. They harassing other people like you, Michael Gimson. Even though everybody told these retarded fuck ass haters that you're not a MGTOW, you just support the philosophy. Well, apparently they have a problem with that. Oh, they have a problem with it because you support MGTOW and not their lost cause. You support MGTOW and not their retarded fuck shit. This is the reason why they want to come at you. So in a way, they're not attacking MGTOWs or exposing MGTOWs. They're going after a non-MGTOW, thus exposing themselves. Another thing that's destroying them inside and out is the constant need to be a victim. But then again, that's always been Jeff, Rick Sucker, aka D Sucker, and the rest of them fucking retards. Oh, they think doing the exact same thing they accuse MGTOWs of doing makes them the exception. No, it doesn't. And what's more, everybody sees their buffoonery out here in these YouTube streets. They see the retarded fuckery out here in the YouTube streets. And they think they pulling the wool over everybody's eyes. Oh, here's another fact. MGTOWs go around stalking, harass women. In which everybody needs to ask Jeff this question. If that's the case, why are you stalking and harassing a woman yourself, Jeff? And we all know you don't know Samantha like that, Jeff. And keep in mind, Samantha didn't come seeking you. You went after her. You went after her. Why? Because who she was associates herself with, who she knew. And because Samantha knew Michael Gibson, now all of a sudden you're going after other people, all because they know a certain person you can't stand. But wait, isn't that stalking and harassing women, Jeff? And you wonder why only I say about 3 to 4 retarded fucks take you seriously when you used to have a big following? Yeah, Jeff used to have a big following. Where they went? And why they not supporting you anymore, Jeff? On neither one of your channels. Oh, that's right. One of them passed away, may they rest in peace. The others got tired of your retarded fuck shit. You claim he was going to do this. He claimed he was going to do that. But in reality, he never delivered, and they got tired of his shit. Then Jeff wants to come online and pretend like he's always the victim. All of them special ed motherfuckers think they're victims. This person murdered my ex-girlfriend despite the fact that she's making YouTube videos as we speak. This person assaulted my fellow bonding friend at a concert. Oh, that's the same person who hit me with a pickup truck listening to the Backstreet Boys. Oh, this person tried to kill me. It's like every day these retarded fucks are the victims somehow, some way. Oh, but let's not also forget about this too. The fact that these are the same retarded fucks who claim that you was arrested, didn't escape from prison, but somehow you're able to be online and make videos while on the run from the law. Even though nowadays electronic devices such as phones, laptops, they don't think law enforcement can track them and know your location. So, say for instance, if you escaped from prison, they would know exactly where you're located. I guess that didn't run through their retarded fuck ass brains neither. Think about it, Michael G. This shit is comical. All these bold, wild, retarded fuck ass claims that don't make no sense at all. And they wonder why they lost. But instead of them going back and rethink their strategy and come back with a better solutions, these retarded fuck ass MGTOW haters steady want to hang on to dead arguments, crying and bitching because they think it's going to give them a different result. No, they think crying like a little bitch in front of their camera is going to make people see things differently than what they are seeing now. And they wonder why they're losing. You know what I mean? The evidence is all here. They are stalking, and Jeff is stalking and harassing a non-MGTOW while crying and bitching about MGTOWs are stalking and harassing other people. However, Jeff and the rest of his ilk is too fucking retarded that they don't stop to think that in the process of trying to take down MGTOW, they only ended up embarrassing themselves in the process with all this bullshit. All of it. I believe my college instructor said it best. They think they can see through the dark, but in reality, the darkness sees right through them. And I bet they don't even know what that means. Well, let me go ahead and tell everybody exactly what it means. It means that some people believe that there are torchbearers that could walk through the darkness, not even knowing that their torches are completely dimmed. They think they down with a cause, when in actuality the causes really ain't shit. It's a lost cause. And keep this in mind, they had years and years and years to get their shit off the ground. Why is it now 2023 and they still struggle? At this point, they're no longer a threat to MGTOW anymore. And here's even more of an embarrassment, Michael Gibson, especially when it comes to Jeff. He swears up and down that he's this male feminist, but if you notice something, not a single feminist came out to support Jeff and his cause. Not one. And I ain't even counting Claire Harris. And keep in mind, these feminists, they roll in packs. So at any given time or point, the feminists would have came out in full support of Jeff and his cause. Why they have yet to do so? Oh, that's right. That's right. Because even the feminists can see through Jeff's own hypocrisy. You see, Jeff fails. Here's where Jeff completely fails at, Michael Gibson. You see, there's this thing that is taught in anything you do, school, work, leisure, whatever, even sports. Guess what it's called? Discipline. Without discipline, and the will to show restraint, motherfuckers will be known to do anything and everything completely reckless. And as my college instructor also say, conduct is everything. You see, Jeff and the rest of these MGTOW haters thinking by making these videos, these community posts, and all this other shit, crying and bitching about MGTOW, he thinks the focus will be on MGTOW. Yeah, the focus is on MGTOW, all right, all for the wrong reason. But here's something Jeff doesn't know, nor does Jeff gets. While everybody's looking at MGTOW, guess what else? Guess what the people is also looking at? Jeff. They looking at him. They looking at what he's doing. After all, if you're gonna bring things to people's attention, you got to lead by example and not just talk. You see, Jeff thinks they just looking at MGTOW, but they also looking at him as well. What is he doing? And how is Jeff presenting himself? And this is where Jeff fucks up at. Which comes right back to discipline and conduct. How would anyone take Jeff and the rest of these MGTOW haters seriously if this is how they act? Even going as far to do the same exact things they accuse you, Michael Gibson, they accuse me, and they accuse MGTOWs of doing. And showing the world that they are no better than the same ones they want to jump up and point fingers at. And they wonder why they stay losing. Each and every year that went by, they stay losing. In fact, some of this bullshit been dead a long time, but Jeff refused to accept this shit. Jeff refuses to go back and rethink his strategy. Jeff refuses to carry himself on a cord. Instead, he wants to act like a goddamn child. Not just a child, a spoiled fucking brat, falling out on the floor, kicking and screaming because his parents, foster parents did not give him the toy or candy bar he wanted. Another thing to pay attention to, notice how Jeff and the rest of these MGTOW haters always want to show, always showing their past trauma. And what makes it ironic is the fact that they want to talk about MGTOWs dealing with past traumas and shit, but it seems like they haven't gotten over their own. But that's no surprise to me, considering I'm a therapist and everything. Sometimes it's the main ones trying to point out other people's past traumas and past hurts are the very same one, or the exact same ones who hasn't got over theirs and still hasn't gotten help for theirs. And this is all I'm seeing coming from these retarded fuck-ass MGTOW haters who devotes their time, energy, and their no-life asses constantly crying and bitching about shit each and every time they jump on the platform. In fact, they can't even talk about nothing else besides how much MGTOW irks them. This is why Jeff devotes not one but two channels crying and bitching about MGTOW, because that's all he could talk about. Which is why Jeff can't talk about nothing else besides how much MGTOW irks him. By the end of the day, their bullshit is nothing more than a lost cause. They lost this fight. They lost the war. And now they're coping with the fact that they can't take a loss. They always got to be right. And now they're going around harassing people like you, Michael Gimson, even though you're not a MGTOW, but these are the same retarded fucks crying and bitching about MGTOWs harassing other people. And no, it's not just us MGTOWs and myself who sees this shit. Everybody sees the shit. This is the reason why Jeff is struggling to get his support back. And he's too fucking retarded to notice. Oh, that's right. Jeff is way too busy trying to be right, and forever be a victim that he doesn't see what he's fucking up at. And by the end of the day, they are their own worst enemy. But I hope you understand that, Michael Gimson. And at this point, it's best to starve Jeff at this point. Because at this point, Jeff is harmless. But he can't even kill a roach in his own house. Now, what do I mean by starving, Michael G? In other words, let the retarded fuck-ass male feminist fuckboy cry his fucking ass off because that's all he's gonna do. He ain't about shit. This is the reason why he's making all these fucking threats but failed to execute. He's done. Let him cry on and on and on. But I hope you understand this completely, man. I said what I had to say and I'm out this bitch. Later.